And what are we out of? We're out of copper again. However, that does mean we have some inserters. Yay. Alright. Nope, not there. Not there. Not there. Okay. There's some copper production. And we can take that up here somewhere. Wherever it is that we're going. Beautiful. In fact, we should steal some of the copper from the belt. Because we need it. Getting it on one side of the belt. Nope, I don't think I finished something to feed to the right. I did not. Well, that's just silly. But there we go, and now we have a little bit of copper. Because once again, nope, this time we're out of steel, of iron. That can be remedied. Over here, we're also out of iron. And over here, we're out of iron. Let's go grab some more iron. Okay. There's a little bit of iron. There's some of that. There's some of that. And how's this doing? That can use more. That's something. All right. Let's see. Now we've got stuff coming up. I think it's time to start looking at what we want to do with our main bus. I'm not going to do a jump-off base because, frankly, designing one for AAI is just going to be annoying. And, you know, that's kind of what this little bit is for. What I want to do is run over here and take a look at the extent of that oil field so that we are clear of it for our base. Massive tundra kind of forest here, that's cool. Also, you know, in case we spot biters. This lake? No, it's just blue stuff. Alright, there's that oil field. It's a teeny little oil field. Well, and unfortunately this is a dense forest. Maybe we want to go north of that forest. It'll put us kind of far from where we are, but not having to chop down quite that many trees does have a benefit. Run our bus right here. Yeah. That's a long way to go, but that'll work. I think this is going to be the bottom of our bus, right about here. Now, the next question is, do we want to do any kind of city blocks at this stage? And I'm thinking the answer is no. Because city blocks that are not part of a train network, you know, other than keeping Nilaus nice and neat and organized, I'm not sure they serve much purpose. And we're nowhere ready to build the kind of giant city blocks that use trains. So I think we're just gonna do a plain old bus. Do I have a random bus blueprint? I used to have a little bit of a fault of the no path to yeah, that'll do. This was a design I had for it. I don't think we're going to use all of this. The paths are nice, but I think our bus is going to be a lot wider than that. Still, we can use this as our kind of starting thing. And obviously these labels are not necessarily what we're going to do, because this is meant for vanilla, and I suspect our bus is going to be a lot wider than that, but we can use it as a starting point. Delete this path on that, but you know, having one path is not a bad thing, especially with as much running around and driving around as we're going to end up doing. So let's bring some iron into here, some copper to there. Here is where we're gonna need to stop this line. No, that was not an AAI bus. That was a was it an AAI bus? I don't remember what blueprint I used. Where is it? No. It's a vanilla bus. What's going to be on this bus, I don't know. Everything. I tend to bus a lot of things. We're definitely going to put motors on the bus. I usually put gears on the bus, which I know a lot of people don't. And we're not necessarily going to use them in this order either. But the lower sections can be some iron. If you've seen my Factorio Vanilla tutorial series, I'm probably going to organize the bus a little bit like that, only, you know, obviously modified for AAI. I'm going to bring on stuff for green circuits and for gears and then bring it back out. You'll see what I mean. And motors and electric motors definitely are going on the bus, no question about it. You gotta do that. I do have an AI mall that I made is overstating the case. It was I took, I think, KOS's mall and you know, vanilla mall and modified it. So that I'm probably going to use because I do not want to try to develop that on camera. It's just too much of a pain. That's coming up too often. That's a little too spammy. The social media announcement. And we need more belts. Let's steal some iron from here while we're at it, so that we can refuel some stuff. Maybe this won't stay down here. This is an awfully long way to go. let's open that up a bit. And, you need some. Science is okay for now. I missed my mono wheel for this. And we're out of belts again. But hey, we got close. Okay. Yep, and we're out of copper here. Put in at least a little bit. And we're out of iron. And we're out of copper. And iron. Where's our green circuits? 3 to 1, but that's copper cable is still 1 to 2, so we need. Wait a minute. Is the ratio different? I think it is. So if I want to make green circuits, I probably am gonna aim for like 60 of them per second long term. Making them out of stone tablets. Then that's weird. Okay. Let's look at it in terms of belts. What belts are you using here, guy? Which belts are you using? Oh, it's doing the space belts. Yeah, no, we're not ready for space belts. So we need... we don't need much stone brick at all. I think it used to be more. Alright, take care, Slipsecond. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I suspect in another session or two this is going to get more exciting. But thank you for joining. And, yeah, let's assume... Eventually we'll be upgrading this, but the key is we need that as our ratio. Okay, that's good to know. And if we're making this out of stone, then we need 2 belts of stone for that. Okay. Something to think about. Did I get more belts? Nope, I need more belts. I think I did get some, but I need even more. What are we out of here? Copper. Let's go steal some copper and refill the copper containers. And we don't really need to lug all that coal around anymore. Let's see. Oh, you're out of everything. There we go. And over here, you're okay. And you can definitely use more copper and more iron. And you need more iron. But at least we got 200 belts. Okay. That's a heck of a belt buffer there that we're going to end up with. Okay. So let's bring in copper. Okay. Let's take a look. Here's our copper. Oh, that was me just getting ahead of it. We're probably going to run out of belts because I did build this in Guam. Come to think of it, not everyone here is from the US, so that may not make any sense. But from where I am, Guam is an awfully long way. Right. Science does not seem to be moving fast at all. Better see what's going on there. If something's going on. It's running, it's just being really, really pokey. Fair enough. You, of course, are out of belts, because you will need a lot of belts if I let you. And I will let you. Can we make a few more of those? No, because we don't have copper. Let's go grab a little bit more copper and increase our copper production just a wee bit. Yep. Also power poles. Probably means we could use more wood. Let's gather some wood while the stuff is running. Oh, all of this can get picked up now. We don't need it anymore. Which means I'm going to cancel those last 5 and reinitialize them. So as to use up the... Oh, I'm behind trees. I'm like, what is going on here? Can't see anything. time for the old flamethrower. Yeah, I wish I had a flamethrower, but I'm a long way from that. Although, honestly, I tend to use grenades much more than flamethrowers for dealing with trees, but regardless, as we all know, trees are the real enemy. Alright, here we go. No, trains are not the enemy. Trains are just, you know, a natural hazard. Because, you know, all they can do is kill you. Trees annoy you. That's much worse of them. But yes, trains can be deadly, this is for sure. I certainly am familiar with that phenomena. Of course, there's also the water fill mod, which I'm not running right now, but another one to be careful of. Turns out if you have water fill and you click right under your feet, make water, you die. Who knew? Now, by the third or fourth time I did that to myself, I probably should have known, but it is what it is. Alright, where's my drills? Gonna dump this onto the belt. Okay, and there we go. Well, that'll do for now. It's a significantly better density of ore than we had before. Let's go check on what's going on over here. We don't need these either. And, oh, we need to... Yep, because we're still using the burner. Labs. Which is, you know, annoying, but it is what it is. Let's go put copper back on the... Yeah, we're not even maxing out this little baby array yet, so... Definitely need to build more of those, but we'll do that once we are got a little bit more infrastructure and mall and whatnot set up. Steal a whole bunch of copper from the belt. Yeah, that's a lot of copper. Right, can we jump this? We can. Alright, 4 iron here is... I think I would like to reserve this for iron, so I think the copper will go into here. Ignore the labels. So this will be copper. And this will be iron. And this will be our walking path. Nilos, I'm not quite as religious about my path, but it is just nice to be able to run along it. So let's use up some of these bricks that we have and make ourselves a path. And we can start work on the first structure we want off our bus, which is gonna end up sitting in this forest. Not ideal, but it'll work. The first structure, of course, is going to be gears. And I happen to have a gear array that I like. Somewhere. Let's see. Somewhere here I have my gear array. In here. No? Am I just wrong? I may just be wrong. And it's not a big deal to redesign it. Search now. Here, nope. I do not in fact have a gear array. I will. Okay, so the gear array is gonna look like this. It's gonna go over here. Now you can tell I'm not Nilaus because I'm perfectly content to build on my path. In fact, I have to because my path is too wide. And I like it that way. No. Do not make loaders. I do not need loaders. I need undergrounds. So we're gonna bring in 4 belts of iron, in theory, but not right next to each other. So 2 belts of iron. And we're gonna put we need assemblers. Once they are prepared. So we're going to have an assembler and an output belt. Second output belt and an assembler. Right, I remember now. And a merge before them. That's what it's going to be. Or after them. That's the output. And then the input is going to be here again. Now this is long term. This is to take in 4 belts of iron and get out 2 belts of iron gears, provided it's the same recipe. Let's double check. 2 iron plates to 1 gear. Okay, that's good. And we need more inserters, which we can get on our bus, our little workshops. We'll get those in a minute. And this is all going to be gears. And we need power. Now, we don't have power yet, the big power poles that we would like, so let's make more little ones. And these will go like that. Nope. Missed. And we will just bring them out here and run them down to the yeah, let's follow the copper line. That's a good way to go. Up. Tree knocked it out of the way. I need my car. Or a monowheel. But, you know, no monowheels in this pack.